Namaste everyone. Welcome to PYF, Presha Yoga Fit, and I am Presha. This video is about how to inhale and exhale during a yoga asana practice. When I was starting with my yoga journey, I used to practice by looking at different yoga books. But I was still confused as to how do you inhale and exhale with each movement or with each pose. When is it that you need to inhale and when is it that you need to exhale? So we are going to be talking about that and learning that in this video. Let's get started. The yoga asana practice is just not about the postures, but it is also about the breath. Now, we are usually confused when to inhale and when to exhale when practicing different poses. It's very simple. Let's take an example of a balloon. When you blow air in balloon, so you inflate a balloon, what happens? The balloon becomes big in size. There's a lot of volume in it. However, when you deflate the balloon, then the balloon becomes smaller in size. The same way our body works when we are practicing asana. When we are practicing asanas which involve extension in the body, that means your body becomes big, it extends, you're reaching your arms up, you're lifting your chest up, opening through your chest. All of these poses mean that you have to inhale in these poses. However, when you are practicing poses which involve the body getting shorter, the body getting smaller, then you need to exhale in these poses. Let's understand this better with examples of a proper practice. Let's start from the top of the mat in Tadasana. Now, inhale, stretch your arms up. What is happening? We are extending the body, we are getting tall, we are getting big. When we exhale, we are coming down, so we are becoming smaller. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Again, there is an extension in the spine, in the legs. Then exhale, hands will come down, step back to downward facing dog. Again, the body is shorter, so we are taking this pose with an exhale. Inhale, rock forward to a plank pose. Again, there is extension in the body, you're pressing into the mat. And then with an exhale, slowly lower down. Again, you're coming down from that extension in the body, so you've become shorter. Now, I also talked about when you inhale, you also open your chest, you open through your front body. So pressing into the mat, inhale, lifting up your chest, cobra pose, bhujangasana, and exhale, going back to downward facing dog. So on this concept of how to make sure that we are inhaling and exhaling at the right time, you will be able to understand when to practice what, how to exhale and inhale in a specific pose. Also, there is another tip for you. When you are practicing chest opening poses, heart opening, chest opening shapes like I just did, bhujangasana, cobra pose, or urdhva dhanur asana, anything which involves back bending, what happens in back bending? You're opening your chest. Then also you inhale in that pose, okay? And also in twists. So in your twisting poses, you are first going to inhale, extend the body. So extension of the body means you're becoming bigger, so you will inhale. Then when you go into a twist, then you will take an exhale. Why? Again, you're becoming shorter, you're contracting your body. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Right. In addition to all of this, when you're holding shapes, when you're holding yoga asana in a class or in your own practice, you've taken an inhale, exhale. Now what? Now you're holding this shape for, let's say, for the next 1 minute, 30 seconds. So now you're not going to keep yourself without the breath. You're not just going to be without breath here. You don't have to hold your breath. Instead, you will come back to your normal breathing. So inhale and exhale to twist, and then just come back to your normal breathing. Normal inhales and exhales here, holding this pose, let's say for the next 5 breaths. So we're not looking at time in yoga because we don't want to get distracted. We are looking at ourselves internally. So how do we make sure that we are holding the pose for a specific time? The best way to do it is that you hold the pose for 5 breaths or 10 breaths, which implies that you're holding the pose and you're taking 5 breaths in that pose. Not holding the pose means holding a pose and holding the breath. Never. You have to keep breathing. Now, I hope this video was useful and you will be able to know when to inhale and exhale every time you get on the mat to do your asana practice. Thank you friends for joining me in today's video. I will see you in the next video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.